Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA. Looking now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous Alexander.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. And for the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Jason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous Alexander, and it's Hartenstein in at the pivot, manning the middle. And he comes up with the deuce. Greg, we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA, and this figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Dort. Hits the jump hook.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lopez, a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. Lillard misses, and pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City, and the dunk by Gilgeous Alexander.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Guys, thanks. The Thunder last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves indeed. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous Alexander. How has he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Lillard against Wallace. Pass to Williams. Plenty of space. And that one, good.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Lopez a screen. And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Middleton the pass to Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thank you, David. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Dort. Here's Wallace. Sinks the three-pointer.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against Houston.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Williams dishes to Wallace. Hartenstein passes to Waltz. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by the Bucks. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Outside Williams. Outside Dort. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, good with the triple. Bucks trail by 4. Lillard from outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lillard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bucks. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Well, you just get to your spot and rise and fire. The confident pull-up from Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Lopez, a screen on Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo. From deep, Prince. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against Wentz.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
1 second left. No good that time. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense over committing.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, DA. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Trent's checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard from outside. Rebound by Williams.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Second team foul.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins from outside, and the 3 ball is good. Wiggins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Wiggins outside, and Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Let's now go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Thunder in 4th.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
Portis a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Portis drives in, and Portis throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Giannis rips it down.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. And the layup falls. Joe's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside positions.
And really deep three that time. And at this stage of the season, Doris, it is safe to say we know who the true contenders are, right?
Kevin, I would say yes for the most part. But we have seen play-in teams from either side of the bracket make a deep run. And I don't want to rule anything out. We tip it up for a reason.
Joe can't get it to go.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Giannis a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard misses. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams trying to break free. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Prince. Back to Giannis. Outside Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC. And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Driving inside. Caruso, no good. Bucks trail by 3. Lillard attacking. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Screen by Wiggins. Poked away. Gilgeous-Alexander. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Floats it up for Giannis. Taken away by Williams. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Joe Good.
That's how you do it. The D looked helpless on that possession.
Lillard from outside. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And a huge 3 there to chop the lead down as we go into the break. Still anyone's game.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thunder out in front. They lead by a bucket. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Joined by...
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Get ready for the fan.
Hello, folks. Is swerving off topic for a moment. I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
We often talk about efficiency.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Case and Wallace. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Lillard with the bucket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Oklahoma City's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Bucks trail. And to Kumbo inside. Working on Williams. Portis can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Double team on Williams. Dort wide open. Good. A nice assist for Williams. And it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
Boy, nice rise and fire from Lou Dort.
Here's Giannis. A second chance effort. Giannis says, "Get off me."
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere. Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by Wallace.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dort passes to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Trent. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for the Thunder. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Gary Trent. Lillard with it. He's got 18. Pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down hard.
Known for his scoring there. Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
And the Thunder with some changes. Kenrich Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. 4 on the shot clock. Wiggins passes to Williams. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City. Giannis against Williams. Lopez, no luck.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And Middleton kicks to Lillard. And he makes good on the layup. Lillard's got 20 points.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Nobody near Williams. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Cason Wallace. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Outside Williams. Over in the corner, Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. The Thunder with another miss. Lillard, right side. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going.
Hey, guys, we need a run right here. Come on now. You're right there. You're right there. All right, let's go.
And sensing the need to string together more baskets, Doc Rivers giving his team a little pep talk.
Yeah, he's going after the momentum. I mean, Doc sees an opportunity here for them to put their stamp on this game.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. They get the rebound. Oh, and Giannis puts it right back in.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Lopez dishes to Lillard. Prince wide open. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists here tonight.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Giannis. Lopez outside. Giannis high post. Wallace on him. And to Kumbo. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Timeout.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer.
Lopez a screen. Here's Lillard, takes it inside.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
That's a big-time bucket. Luke Dort has unshakable confidence.
Three-pointer, Lillard. He can't get it to go. The Thunder leading by 3. Always with the ball. Williams from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Lets it fly. It's tipped, and they recover it. Lillard outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Lopez, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. He dialed that one up from long distance. Lillard's got 11 in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis striking in. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
To take the lead. Prince misses. And here are the Thunder now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Dort passes to Williams. Yes!
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see it, Mr. Williams.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Dort with the ball. Lillard picks him up, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Lillard from outside. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. 3 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.